Welcome back to the channel. My name is AL. This is F.O.M. And we back sending shots out to everybody supporting the channel, watching the videos, giving me comments and reviews and good likes and all that type of stuff. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. So I just decided to do this video, just to show you guys, love as well as you show me. So yeah, speaking about the different type of transfer films that you guys are using and the different type of inks that you're using, all this plays a part in how your print is going to come out, the final product. And I had a subscriber reach out to me, and they are new to the DTF printing, and they was asking me about the film. And you have different types of film: single and double matte film, single matte and single coated and double coated film. That's what I meant to say. So whatever vendors or person that supplies your products, you have to know what type of film that you are choosing, because some of the film, depending on where it comes from, it all looks the same. It will not hold the white ink. It will not hold. It will just start, either it'll drip, or you have to cut the white down and it won't be as sufficient enough. So when you actually press it, you get some dye migration between the colors. So be careful which film that you guys select. Be careful what ink that you guys select. I have a couple of people that have purchased printers from me before, and they don't buy the ink from me anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So maybe they say, hey, the ink is too expensive, or maybe I found some ink that somebody told me that was better, or whatever the case may be. You will note down the line that whatever ink you're using is not going to be compatible with your printer, because the ink that I have is tried and true. Tested just for the printer. I tested multiple different types of inks and whatnot. So I know what can happen if you don't use a certain type of ink. If your quality of ink is not good, if it's too thick, if it's too watery, it all depends. It has to be the perfect combination, along with humidity. Humidity will play a big part inside your DTF printing as well. And if you're using bad ink and you don't really have everything regulated, you're going to be in a heap of troubles. So that's what I tell people, and that goes along with the actual with your actual transfer film and your ink and your powder. All three of those are the most very important parts that you want to think about in DTF printing, along with the ICC profiles. You don't always need ICC profiles, but you will see as you start printing and become more experienced and start seeing more things that you can explain, and you start printing different logos for companies and different individuals, some colors will not come out right. You have your purple, your beige, your tan, your orange, your brown, your greens, things and whatnot like that, pink. So those colors right there, sometimes you will need ICC profiles, because if the navy blue don't come out looking navy blue, it comes out looking dark purple, and then you say, hey, I printed at a 40 color, let me drop the color down to 35%, and it's still coming out purple. Let me drop the color to 30%, and it's still coming out purple. And that means you need an ICC profile. So you don't always need ICC profiles, but you will need them in certain cases, like I just explained to you guys. Hope that makes sense. So the to understand the DTF printing, you're gonna go through trial and errors. It's not gonna always be a straight flush boat, unless you buy a printer 20 some thousand, 15 some thousand. The company comes out, sets it up perfectly, and you're good to go. And you follow all the rules and all the regulations, and you're still gonna have problems. Just because that's what happens in DTF. That's why people have multiple printers. They buy one, and then business go good. They purchase another one just in case anything happens. They still can go and then figure it out what happened with this printer, get it back up and going, and they still print. So it's variables, and I don't like to try to seem like I just know it all, but I just went through so much trial and error and so much headaches and nights, and like, wow, this printer's not printing good anymore. I got to get these orders out the way. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. Dang, my head started hurting. So if you don't want to be in that boat, just make sure that you get the proper training, you have the proper materials. Make sure you have good quality materials, products, ink, powder, film, and software. Because I noticed I had another customer reach out to me that was having software issues, so I had to go and actually figure out what was going on with their software. I tried everything in my power to try to make it work, and it didn't work. So they had to go and return the software because something in the software wasn't correct. So I had another person that has software issues as well. The driver, every time they try to print, it'll select a whole nother driver. After they select a driver to default, it should be selected to default. It shouldn't switch between. And that was another issue. So if you guys having software issues, CAD Link, Alcorip, or whatever, make sure that you go back to the person that you bought it from. That's all I can say. But if you guys are interested in purchasing some good quality software, go ahead and send me a message, and I will send you a direct link, and you can purchase the software straight from me. Alcorip and 11, the newer version, 11.3, whatever you want to say, we have the newer version software. So if you guys need it, and you guys also need some training on how to actual install the software, or if you need training on actual how the software functions, then you guys can just reach out to me, and we can try to see if we can get some training for you guys. So it's a lot of different things that on the back end of the printing, once you learn and you go through all the trial and errors, the ups and downs, the bumps and the bruises, you be cruising. But not cruising as in car driving, but cruising as in knowing what to look out for, so you won't get so much riled up or get, so miscombobulated, so you don't know what's going on anymore. So you want to be able to know how to identify, how to fix the problem. It's multiple solutions. It's different ways. It's ways around certain solutions. No, there's no ways around it. That's what I meant to say. You have to go and find out what the problem is, and learn how you can, and learn how to fix it. And that's the main thing, is to watch the printer print, seeing how the color lay, the white over the color. Make sure there's no banding on. Make sure everything is smooth. And once you get it, hey, you'll be one step closer to not panicking. That's all I can say, because it's a panic mode. Um, Dealing with these large format printers is, intimidating, especially when you're dealing with two-headed printers, three-headed or four-headed printers. I mean, and yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a very challenging task. Especially I commend people that work and do this on the side. They got a lot of work to do, because they got to do their 9 to 5, come home, maintenance and service the printer, and then print the orders out and get them out to the customers, and then advertise the business on the side as well. So I commend you people for doing that. But just make sure that you get the proper training. That's it. The proper training. That's it. And you'll be okay. Thank you guys for watching the channel. Share the videos. Push likes. Give me a like if you guys like the content. And I appreciate the ones who watch it. And to then, we out.